If you've already done the basic stretching and nerve glides for carpal tunnel, but you're still having symptoms, these advanced exercises are what's next. If you don't know what those basic stretches and nerve glides are, check out our channel. We have a video on carpal tunnel that can show you those also. These exercises are for mild to moderate symptoms of carpal tunnel or in the later stage of rehab. If you start these exercises and you start to get increase in pain, numbness or tingling, stop, regress back a little bit, lower the intensity. Later stage rehab for carpal tunnel syndrome focuses on adding strength, adding endurance, and increasing the overall function of your hand and wrist, not just stretching. These exercises are going to help improve your overall function, but also help reduce the nerve irritation as we continue to progress and increase the load that we can then do, which is also going to allow you to do more daily activities because you have a little more resilience in those tissues. The first exercise is a seated wrist extension isometric. The reason we're doing an isometric here is to increase the neuromotor control of the wrist extensor group, but also help work on endurance. Isometrics are very, very good at doing those things without flaring up a median nerve here with that constant repetition that stretches and stretches and stretches and compresses. So what we're going to do here, we're going to start with our forearm down, supported on a table. We're going to hold a light weight, and then you're just going to extend the wrist and lift that dumbbell, firing these extensors of our forearm. And we're going to hold, we're going to count to 15 seconds. All right, so you should feel a little burn here. After about 15 seconds, then you're going to slowly bring that back down. Take a second, and we're going to lift that back up again. We're going to hold that again, 15 seconds. We're going to repeat this for 3 to 5 repetitions. Next exercise, eccentric wrist flexion. This is going to help strengthen the control and the amount of extension we're getting that puts that tension on that median nerve as we're loaded with activities. We're going to start with our forearm supported here. Keep in mind, you can also do this one upright in this position. I find it's a little more challenging here. So we're going to start with the same weight. Our palm is going to be up this time. We're going to use our non-affected arm. We're going to lift it up all the way. We're going to squeeze. We're going to engage that flexor group. And we're going to slowly lower down over a 5-second count. And we're going to take that other hand again, help pull it up. Engage, slowly lower over that 5-second count. Engage, slowly lower over that 5-second count. We're going to repeat this 8 to 10 repetitions for 2 to 3 sets. Next, we're going to do finger abduction with a rubber band. So you're going to take a little rubber band here. You're going to put your fingers in it like so. You're going to try and keep this band closer to the tips of your fingers so they're outside of this joint here, right? So if I put it too far back here, then it's just going to roll up my hand. So I like to put it closer to the fingertips here. And what we're going to do, we're going to start with our fingers close with light tension on the band. And then we're going to try and spread our hand apart like this. And then slowly bring that back together. We're going to go out, we're going to pause, and we're going to bring it back in. Squeeze out, pause, bring it back in. This exercise is going to help strengthen the finger muscles within the hand to help control that collapsing motion that's going to put that pressure on that median nerve inside of the hand. You're going to repeat these for 15 to 20 repetitions for 2 to 3 sets. The last exercise is a wrist rock back. So there's 2 different ways you can do this. The first is going to be standing, where we put our hands flat, our elbows are gonna be straight here, and our palms are gonna be down, and then we're on a table where we can put a little bit of weight on our hands here. And that pressure, we're gonna just lean forward and feel a little bit of a stretch in the forearm. I also want you to create a little bit of pressure through your hand and wrist and rock back and forth using your hand and wrist to help push you back and control your weight forward and back. So what I'm doing is I'm putting a little pressure through my fingertips here, and then I'm allowing my wrist to flex and extend with my weight over. Notice how my elbows stay straight and I'm not bent like this. The other alternative is to go on all fours and use your body weight a little bit more. And this is going to be a little more challenging as far as the weight going on top our fingertips. It's also going to be a little bit easier to control going farther forward there. But feel free to do either. As long as we're getting the stimulus we're looking for, that's okay. So 10 to 12 reps for 2 to 3 sets. I would start with 2 to 3 times per week. As long as the symptoms stay calm, then I would slowly start to increase the volume over that period of time. If for whatever reason it does flare up, then we need to bring the reps back off a little bit. And if that continues to bother us, then return back to the basic exercises to get the nerve to calm back down. These exercises are a little more advanced, but they're gonna help build up more resilience and stop their carpal tunnel symptoms from coming back and continuing to aggravate us and limit our function. If this helped you, hit that like button. Subscribe for more physical therapy videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Drop a comment below letting us know how it went.
Valley Rehab Physical Therapy and Return to Work Center.